Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Bailey, and today we are going to be doing our brand new budget from the week of September 29th into October 5th. So as you can see here, I did turn to the October page, and that's because the majority of the bills that's going to be coming out that I need to pay this week is going to be in October instead of the September, even though we have a few small ones in September. From last week, if you watched yesterday's video, we did have some, let's see, some things that I should not have put in the budget for last week. I should have put it into this week's budget. So some of the money we do have already, but I still want to go ahead and track it on the budget. Okay, so 9/29 through 10/5. Okay, so the first thing that is due is we have the maintenance loan for the Jeep that is due on the 29th. And you guys are seeing this video on the 29th, but I'm actually doing it on Sunday. So 9/29, that is for $67. We actually do have the money in the bank for this already. So I know you guys are probably like, man, you know, you cutting it kind of close on that one, but that's because this was in last week's budget also. So we do have the money for it in there. Also, the YouTube TV is our cable basically. So that's where we watch the game at. That is also due tomorrow on the 29th. And we do have that in there also. It's $82.99. So we just put $83. That's supposed to be a dollar sign. Also on the 29th, my DTE is my electric and gas. That is due, and it's $241.31, so it is $242. We did have this in last week's budget also, but I decided to just go ahead and push it since it's not due until tomorrow. I'll just push it. I didn't have to worry about having all of the money until Tuesday, so that kind of helped me out with some things that I had to do last week. Okay. We have the Jeep. The Jeep is due on today, which is the 28th. So we do have $400 towards it, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do the Jeep as a sinking fund, maybe, because I told you guys we're gonna end up missing a day or two because I have somewhere to go on this weekend and it's out of town, and so by us missing days of work, this could affect our budget. So, but I do have already $400 towards it. So that money is in here. That's $400 right there. We could just give it a count just in case. But it's 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84. Excuse me. Man, 400. Guys, I went to that party last night, and you know, it was for my family and the birthday party, and it was outside, and I don't know if I caught a little sniffle or what, but I've been sniffling ever since I woke up this morning, and that was just a little sneeze. I guess that was from it. Okay, what's next? I gotta go back up to the first. Okay, we have nothing due on the first or the second, but on the third, I have a credit card due, and this is the one that I want to pay off, but I'm just going to do what I normally do and just put the $50 towards it, and then we'll worry about the extra debt part over here. So that is due on the 3rd, and we're going to put the $50. And then also on the 3rd is Disney, which I'm not going to ask anybody, does anybody even watch Disney anymore? Because at one time, we was watching a lot of stuff on there, but if I could, to be honest with you, I can just kind of cancel it. But I feel like as soon as I cancel it, then something good is going to come out. But until then, we'll see. Also on 10/3, I have Apple storage. And that's for $9.99. So we're just going to put $10. And then on 10/4, Mr. Bailey has a credit card that's due. And we're just going to put $50. And what's that, 8 on 4? Yeah. And then on the 5th, the rent is due. And that is $900. Is that it? Yeah, that's it up until the 5th. Anything else that's due like on the 6th, which is the day we'll be actually coming back. So we probably gonna need money for those days too, but I'm just gonna put it over here as a sinking fund. Okay, so let's go ahead and add this up. Okay, 67 plus 83 plus 242 plus 50 plus 16 plus 10, 50, 900. Okay, so we have $1,418. But because, and guys, forgive me for the shadow and stuff, but I am filming this kind of towards the evening, so I do have my kitchen light on and my blinds are closed. So, but out of this money, we do have some money already in the bank. So I'm gonna minus 67, and I'm also gonna minus 83 because that is in the bank. So really what we need is $1,268. Okay, so for groceries, I'm gonna go ahead and keep the budget at $150. And let me move this up a little bit. And then what am I doing? Household. Man, I couldn't think of that for anything. Household, gonna do the 50. Miscellaneous, the 25. We need car maintenance. So I'm just gonna do 100 because it's normally $75, but I don't know if they're gonna add on anything. I have no idea. So, but I know I need oil change. So $100. Mrs. Bailey, because we're going out of town, Mrs. Bailey is gonna need a haircut. So $30. And let me go back to September, to the last budget of September, just to make sure. Food and drink. Food and drink. This is like for my coffees or anything like that throughout the week. We're just gonna do $20. And clothes. I need something to wear. I'm just gonna do like a $50 budget and hope and pray that I can find something, a dress, or even if it's just a nice pair of slacks. I do know a place that's it's kind of cheap. It's probably don't have the best quality clothes, but it looks good for the one time you're gonna wear it. So I'm gonna try to go there and see if I can find something. So $50 for that. So in this area we have 150, 50, 25, 100, 30, 20, and 50. So that's $425. For that area. And this area we try our best to go under. I know you guys, if you're new here and you made it to this point and you're probably confused, we do our budget backwards because our income is irregular, and we're also like still kind of playing catch up on top of trying to pay our debt off, on top of trying to do sinking funds and everything. So are slowly trying to get this together and get caught up, get this budget together. So $425 plus we're going to do this area right here since we already have that other money in there. So 1268, $1693. We normally try to stay within the budget of between 22 and 2400. So 1693. Let's see, minus, let's do 2200. Okay, so we still have around $500 to work with. Anywhere between $500 and $700 we have to work with. Okay, so if I go from last week's, I don't know why I keep getting off that page, but if I go from last week's budget, I'm trying to go, this was the sinking funds that we had. I want to put Jeep in there. but I'm going to see how much I'm going to have left over to put towards there, because I'm probably going to pay that once we come back from out of town. I know that's probably not the best thing to do, but that Jeep has gotten on my nerves so much. It's not even top priority anymore. It doesn't even work right now. So Mr. Bailey is going to go take it this week and take it to the dealership. He's going to try to drive it up there. If not, we do have free towing with our insurance company, so we will have it towed up there to the dealership, and we're going to try to see if we can find out what's wrong with it before the warranty on that engine is out, because I got a feeling it might have something to do with that. And if it does, they will have to put a new engine in there. So I'm going to take it to the dealership and let them tell me what the problem is, because they just have my car just sitting up there and they haven't even called me. And I think that's kind of weird. So anyway, I need to do tags. Tags is my registration. We've been putting $30 a week into tags. That's the currency. Yeah, we've been putting $30 a week into there. So as of right now, we need to have $170 by Mr. Bailey's birthday. So 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. We do have $60 in there. So we're just going to go ahead and do another 30. So tags, $30. And then Sam's Club, I actually need to take that money out and go put it in the bank, because I can go, where's that? It's right here. I can go pay that. So let me go ahead and unstuff Sam's Club, because that is my yearly membership for there. Sam's Club is like Costco. I know some of you are out of the country and you don't know what Sam's Club is. It's like a Costco. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 90, 90, 100, 105, 110. We have the Plus membership, so that we can go early, and we actually have a business membership is what we have, but because sometimes we used to get our janitorial supplies and different things from there. So today is the 28th for me, and we're gonna go to the bank, 110, and it now has 0. So from this point on, I'm probably gonna start not this week, because I just finished stuffing it, but probably started next week or something like that. I'll probably just start stuffing like $5 a week towards this, so that it'll be, at some point, it'll be fully funded, and then we'll by next year we'll have the entire $110. So I do have that. Okay, what's next? Okay, Mr. Bailey, his birthday, we are still stuffing for that, because I told you guys his birthday is in October. So we only need $50 more, I believe. This is I don't even have to take this money out and count it, because it's marked. Each one of these is $10. It's a glare. Oh, sorry for the glare. There we go. Each one of these is this $10. So these hearts, so if we fill up all the hearts, it'll be $250. So we have 50, 100, 150, 200 in there. So we just have this last row, which is $50. So we are going to put 50 in there. Okay. Aria, we are going to skip Aria this week. Normally I try to at least put $25 towards hers, but she has $150, and her birthday is in January. So we've been slowly stuffing for the lodging portion of her birthday. That's my niece. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. We do have the 150 in there. We're probably going to need like almost 300 or something like that. But at least I know I have something towards it. And her mom did say that she's probably going to get the lodging maybe next week or so. But if she does get it, she said we could just pay her. Everybody that's going could just pay her, as they get the money. So she does know that we're saving up for it. So she's pretty confident about us paying our portion. So I'm going to wait until next week to start stuffing for her again. We did buy the air fryer. The bed frame, I'm not worried about that, but we do have, I forgot how much we have in air fryer. This is the air fryer envelope, and we do have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Did I say air fryer or bed frame? Bed frame. This is we have the mattress already. We're just saving for the frame. I think it was in this one. That's why it's not opening. Okay. Yeah, so we're not going to stuff towards that this week, but we will start stuffing for it again next week, and we'll probably double up. But the emergency fund, I do have $8 already that one of you gave me, so that is sticking right here. And I still needed $15 more to make it 23, because what we are doing is going back to this. If I fill up each one of these bubbles, I made them $23. It'll be $1,012. So I want to do one more bubble, and so I needed $15 more. So I know last week we did $100, but that's because it was a gift from one of you guys to get it started, and I didn't want to not do it. Do it on this week. So emergency fund, we're just gonna do the 15. And what else? Oh, so gas. We need gas and toll for the trip on Sunday. So I'm gonna say we are gonna need like $60 for gas, and the toll is around $15. If we can take another route that doesn't have toll, but it depends on if we leave, if it's like nighttime or not. We don't know. If we don't like to go that route when it's night. So we'll just go ahead and budget $15 for the toll just to make sure. And I need to go now we're gonna have some. You know what, guys? This is wrong. I have a credit card that's due also on the 5th. And we normally put $50 on there. So instead of 1418 is okay, 1468. So at least we can do that. And then down here, this is gonna change to 13 something probably. 1268 plus 50. Yeah. So this is $1,318 instead. Okay. So the credit card that I have due is one on the 6th. So I want to make sure that I have that. I'm just going to start cash stuffing for it a little bit this week. So $50. And then the last payment for the Afterpay is also due on the 6th. And that's $24.93. So it's $25. So, and that'll be it for that. That'll be paid off. So that's another bill that'll be paid off also. So let me get this account first before we see what we're going to put towards the Jeep. Because I just don't, if I could keep this budget under $2,000 this week, I'll be happy. So 30 plus 50. Oops. Okay, 30 plus 50. 15, 60, 15, 50, and 25. Okay, so that's 245 plus the 425 plus 1318. Okay, we're at 1988. So I think I'm just gonna keep the Jeep for the week after. We'll just keep that $400 in there, and then we will. Yeah, we'll go ahead and, because I want to pay off this credit card. So well, I do not want to pay it off because I don't want my credit to tank. I explained this in another video. I do not want my credit to tank just yet. So if I pay it mostly down, I will not owe another payment until December, because normally when I do that, it'll skip, because to be honest with you, because I paid so much last month also, I really don't owe this one this month, this credit card. But if I don't like pay it down, I'm gonna still have to pay the interest that's on there. So we already have, I believe, $75 towards it, and yeah, so 20, 40. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75. So I want to go ahead and put another 75, which will be 150. So if I put that along with the 50 that I'm going to do anyway, that'll be like $200 that I'll put towards it. And the balance was only 2 something. I think it was 2 something. I didn't even look. It might be 1 something. But if it is, I'll just have money left over that can go towards another card. But I think it's 2 something left on there. I'm not sure. But we're going to put another 75 towards it. So that'll have me at 2,063. So yeah, I think that is what I am going to do. Yeah, this budget looks okay. Okay, so let me go and add this up one more time just to make sure that it is 2,063. So 1318. Nope. 1468. 1468 plus the 425 plus 75. We didn't even add up this part. I mean, we did, but I didn't write it down. Gosh, 30 plus 50. 15 plus 60 plus 15 plus 50 plus 25, 245. Okay. So now, I don't know why I erased that. 75 plus 245 plus 425 plus 1468. Okay, so that'll be $2,213 that we would need for the week. But because we already have a couple of things in here, so if we minus the 67 and the 83 that we know we have in the bank, it's really $2,063 that we need, which is much more doable in my head. So okay, so that's gonna be it. I'm gonna make sure I put this in my wallet so that I can pay Sam's Club whenever I'm out this week coming up. To be honest with you, I don't even have to go to the store. I can actually do it on the app now that I'm thinking about it. So yeah, so I don't know, but I guess it all depends, because I can actually probably use this money to cash stuff with this week, and then whatever money me and Mr. Bailey make, I'll just pay, the Sam's Club bill from out of there. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, because I hate going back and forth to the bank a lot of times, especially when I'm having a busy week. So anyway, yeah, so that's the budget for this week. I think this is doable. So if you made it to this point, thank you so much for doing that. If you did make it to this point, go ahead and leave me a comment, even if it's just an emoji. That really helps with the channel. It helps with our debt, because we are monetized on here, and all of the money that we're making on YouTube in the year 2025, we're putting towards our debt. So thank you to everyone that hypes the videos, shares the videos, all of those things. It really helps, push the videos out as far as here on YouTube. So and also make sure you are subscribed. Even though if you think you are, just go and check and make sure. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow for me is Monday. So whatever video you see tomorrow it's going to be a day off. So I don't know if we're going to do any cash stuffing. I have no idea what we're going to do, but whatever we're going to do, I'm going to take you guys along with me. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching.